Well, howdy there, Internet people. It's Bo again. So, we are going to talk about the president's ever evolving view of mail in voting. Again, this isn't an old video. Um, I know it seems like we just talked about this like 36 hours ago, because we did in a video that I ended by saying he's going to flip flop on this again. And he did. That video went out August 4th when the president was against. No, he was for it then. He was against it before that, after he was for it. But on August 4th, he was for mail-in voting in Florida. And then on August 5th, he's against it in Nevada. Make sure we have that right. Florida good, democracy, freedom, voting, all that stuff. Nevada bad, fraud, rigged election, blah, blah, blah. It would just be peachy keen if the President of the United States could put out a list with all the states on it and maybe put a gold star next to the states that he believes have earned the right to vote, and like a red frowny face by those that he thinks shouldn't be able to vote. That would be wonderful. Be even better if he could include like a statement of reasons as to why some states are more susceptible to fraud. Something in their process that makes them more susceptible to it. It would be great, because if he did that, then we could compare it to the other states and find the difference. There's not one, but we could pretend that he wasn't doing what he is. In Florida, there's a high probability that the mail-in vote will go his way. In Nevada, it will go against him. So, as the president rails about rigged elections and voter fraud, he's filing suit in Nevada to attempt to suppress the vote. The president is using the weight of the Oval Office to rig the election. He's attempting to allow his supporters to vote and deny the right to vote to his opposition. We've seen that playbook before. Most times we don't care, but if this was like an oil-rich country somewhere and this was going on, we'd already be talking about liberating it. I'm sure that there are a whole bunch of people right now on social media, and they have like American flag profile pictures or copies of the Constitution, or maybe like a screaming bald eagle or whatever. And they're tweeting the president, telling him that he can't do this because they're real patriots and they love this country. They're raising their voice and explaining that the very foundation of this country rests in free elections. That's not happening. That's not happening. Those would-be patriots are still waving their flags with their rights, and they'll remain silent, as they have the last 3.5 years. They will complete the transaction and completely sell out their country with this. If he succeeds in this, if the president can rig the election, that's it. The United States is done. The great experiment is over. Did not produce the results expected. I'm going to end this video the same way I ended the last one. His view on mail-in voting will change. He'll flip-flop on this again. Just wait. It's going to happen the second there is a state that has a population of probable mail-in voters that seem like they're going to vote for him. At that point, mail-in voting will be good again. And then it'll be bad when it's a population that's going against him. We've seen this before. This is an active attempt by the President of the United States to undermine the election, to rig the election. Anyway, it's just a thought. Y'all have a good day.